Hey, what's going on, people? Hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. And let's get into the video. So let's talk about Last of Us the Complete Edition. It is the most useless edition that I have seen. It doesn't do anything new. And honestly, it's only here for one reason, and that is for the season 2 of Last of Us. I'm gonna be honest, season 2 looks like ass as well. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, man. They did a terrible job on the casting. I'm just gonna be honest. If Malcolm in the Middle could get the recast Dewey, and that casting was ace. That was an amazing casting. I know some people didn't like it, but look, that casting for the reboot was amazing. So this casting for this Last of Us season 2, man, it is some ass. It does not look good. I'm not watching it, dude. To be honest, I never watched season 1. I saw that Barry scene on Twitter, and that shit literally had me dying. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was actually funny as hell. But I don't care for it. I'm not watching it. And that's it. I actually love Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal is an amazing series. Go check out season 1. It's amazing. Season 2 is coming out very soon. That's an amazing show right there. And I'm not just saying that because I love Twisted Metal, but the show, fire. But either way, Last of Us Complete. This game is going to be costing about $119. It comes with Last of Us Part 1 and 2 remastered, right? But it's missing something because they can't call it complete because you're missing one big fucking key factor to the game. The thing that would give it more hours. That gave, there's a community to that one thing. They released a controller that has those components to that multiplayer. It's called Factions 1. Why is it Last of Us Complete is coming out when you've remastered the fucking game 18 times now at this point? We have Last of Us on PS3. We have Last of Us remastered on PS4. We have Last of Us remastered Part 1 on PS5. Part 2 remastered on PS5. How many fucking times are we going to remaster shit? And now we got it another triple time remastered. But no, it's not remastered. It's just another edition with both the games in it. Real nice. But you're calling it the complete edition. And also, there's a special edition, I believe there is. And this special, I think that's the edition that it is, right? It costs $119. It's just like that one Firefly edition you would get with Part 1. And I'm going to be honest, man. It's if anything, do not order that from PS Direct. Because if you're a person who collects that type of stuff, they will do a terrible job shipping that shit, okay? They ship in these orange-ass type of, envelopes. And those envelopes will stick to the thing and they can ruin it. So, yeah, be aware of that. So before you order, I'm not sure if it's all like that, but I saw a lot of that on Twitter when the Firefly edition first came out for Part 1 remastered. But I do apologize. I do have a cold, so I'm dealing with that. But yeah, man, I don't see this, why this was necessary. But then I look at it, oh, wait, there's season 2 coming out. And if you guys don't know, it is true because when Last of Us season 1 came out, the top thing people bought on Amazon was Last of Us for PS4. They bought PS5s. People are buying PS5s right now because of, Last of Us. There's people who have never heard of Last of Us. It's they never played the video game. There's people who watch a lot of shows, right? They don't, play games. Because honestly, 2020 is when gaming, a lot of people, it went mainstream. Gaming, everyone's on gaming now. It's dying now. I do hate it a little why it went mainstream. I think it went mainstream to the wrong crowds. I think, when it went mainstream, a lot of these developers started capitalizing in the negative ways of it. They started oh shit, people don't care what games are. Let's just keep re-releasing the same shit. Microtransactions out the ass. It is, look, that's all a choice, right? But the other practices that they got from when gaming, went mainstream isn't good. It's dog shit. And they're realizing it. But here's the kicker, right? Is that they made this controller. The controller it's selling. It's not a bad looking controller. It looks cool. I'm not buying it. I was going to, but then I thought I'm good. I'm gonna skip on it because, dude, what's the point? What am I gonna play it with? I've already fucking played Last of Us 1 and 2. I've already beat them multiple times. No reason for me. I didn't buy any of these remasters, by the way. Never did. Only one I probably did buy, and that was the upgrade. Or the only one I did get was Part 2 remastered. And that was to play the, that one mode, the Left Behind, whatever the case is, that one survival horde mode. It wasn't bad. I think that was fun, but man, it's at a certain point this doesn't make sense. Why are you calling complete? Because it's not complete. This shit is literally incomplete. And also that controller, it's showcasing symbols and shit that are from the multiplayer. is a reason for you to release that controller. You know what I mean? But I guess people want it for collector's edition, whatever the case. So that's cool. You know, the controller was awesome. That's fine. I didn't see a reason why they had to make this complete edition because, dude, all it does, it's like all it really is, it's just capitalizing to the people who are gonna buy a PS5 and they're gonna end up buying this game with it. That's what it is. And I'm shocked by people who have bought The Last of Us 8 times and they're buying this shit. Like, dude, there's a certain point. There's people who aren't even collecting. They're just buying it because they want to play it again. Dude, brother, you have the remastered already. You don't need to buy it again. It's already there. You bought it once. Like, stop it. It makes no sense. Like, dude, I just... This is shit I'm talking about. Because, again, this isn't anything new. They didn't remaster anything else. They're just going to put 2 games in one and call it complete, which, again, my issue, again, with it is that it's not complete. It's missing one big key component, factions. Why is Factions 1 not remastered yet? Why is it that we can't get Factions 1 remastered? Why is it Last of Us Part 1 remastered and not have Factions with it? Why are you, like, bro, you can't tell... This is not even a PS3 situation. If they remaster a game, like, dude, it doesn't make sense. Why are you not remaster that game? You do know at some point they're gonna shut down the servers for the PS4 version, right? At some point they're going to. And if you guys don't know, you can find a game very quick on Factions 1 right now. There's thousands of people playing it. So what do you think those people are gonna say when you shut that shit down? I feel like, bro, this thinking, and it's Neil Druckmann's dumbass. I'm gonna be honest, I fucking don't like Naughty Dog right now. I don't like Neil Druckmann. I hate him right now the most. I think he's on bullshit 24/7. Ever since I saw that red carpet bullshit, no one gave a fuck about him. Just that no one cared about him. No one cheered for him. Like, dude, it was the most awkwardest shit I think I've seen. His team, I'm pretty sure if they saw that shit, they must have been thinking, like, look at this goofy ass fucking dude. Like, what is, bro? This whole time, dude's been wanting to make a movie so badly. He's been wanting to make a show so bad. Dude, honestly, I wish Last of Us got turned into a movie instead of a show, and it would have been over with and it would have been done. But no, they decided to do a show, and, like, dude, look, there's only certain PlayStation shows I like, and that is, you know, what do you call it? Twisted Metal. And there was another one that never came out. It was a Sly Cooper TV show. You know, first it was a movie, now it's a show. We don't even know if that's going to come out, yes or no. I don't know if it's still in development or not, but still, man, like, there's a certain point, like, certain franchises I want to see come back, but now we're at a point where, oh, they'll come back if they get a show. You know, we have a Patapon show or movie coming out later on. We have a Jack and Dexter, you know, apparently, I would say a movie coming out, which I'm actually kind of excited for. Hopefully it comes out. You know, I hope they don't take the route Ratchet and Clank did, because Ratchet and Clank was cool, but they could have done a way better job, and that's what kind of killed the Sly Cooper movie, was that. But, you know, I just hope that with those games, that with those TV shows, movies of these IPs, there's a game with it. But it's the only issue I have is when they make, it's always a lazy ass remaster that doesn't add the full benefit. It's only for certain games and stuff like that. So, like, dude, they made the Twisted Metal show with no game. There's no Twisted Metal game out right now. You can't play a Twisted Metal game on PS5 unless it's Twisted Metal Black. But, dude, you can't play any of them right now. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. This is mainly just for people who are going to be watching Season 2 of Last of Us, and they're going to want to go pick up a, you know, PS5. And this is right there for them, both the games, right? It's for them, but I don't like when they do this. They do not need to make another edition. It just doesn't make sense. And especially, dude, this is disrespectful because they're not putting in the full package. It's not really complete because you're missing one key component. And that's about that, man. I don't really care for controllers. Like, special edition controllers are cool, right? But certain things, man, it's like when you when you make that controller, like, you know, like, damn, like, where's Factions 2 at? Like, what else am I going to use this with? Right? So it just kind of makes you think, like, damn, like, it would be nice to do something else with it. But it is what it is, man. We'll see with this. Are you guys picking this up? I've been seeing some people on Twitter, you know, Bari, he apparently, again, like I said, I got no issue with Bari doing it, man. That's his money, his will. I'll say, again, it is your money, your choice. I am talking simply about PlayStation doing it. I don't give a fuck if you guys go buy it. Do what you need to do. I don't care. It's your money, your choice. No one should tell you what you can or cannot do with your cash. It is your decision. It is your one thing that you need to do with it, okay? I have no I just got my issue with PlayStation because, again, y'all wasting fucking time with this stupid shit when you can be giving me goddamn remasters of good shit, complete editions of other good shit, and you're over here doing this dumb shit. Like I said, go release that PS3 emulator. Go put the Twisted Metal PSP and other PS2 games on the classics. Like, update that emulator. Update the Rockstar titles. I need you to update the Warriors for PS5. Because, again, the Warriors, the PS4 version, PS2, it does not run good on the PS5. It only runs good on the PS4. So, go add the PSP version too. Go get Rockstar Classic games on there too, and I'll love it. Go get me Midnight Club 2, and you know what? I'll be compensated. I just want to make this video just talking about this, but still, I want some demands in the end. Because, get some good shit. Like, one last thing I would love, and this is unrelated, but if PlayStation could just add Tony Hawk's Underground Remix, to the classics for PSP, I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy because, man, it'd be amazing. Just one thing, like, man, like, just add those games. Like, go to Midway, right? Go to there. You know how many games Midway made back then? Midway Games, the studio we all grew up with. They made a good amount of all the cartoon games, Cartoon Network games, Adult Swim type of games. They made those. You know what I mean? Go, remaster or go update those games and add them to the emulator. The PSP emulator, PSP, whatever it might be. Right? So, that's that, man. That's my whole thing on this. If you guys have an issue with it, with what I'm saying about this complete edition, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. You should not have an issue with me saying my opinion. I'm not telling you not to go buy it. I'm not even telling you shit. I'm just saying that it's useless. That's about it. If you have an issue with it, again, I'm not saying I have an issue with you buying. You could buy whatever the fuck you want to buy. I'm just saying I have an issue with PlayStation. That's about it. So that's that. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you did not, do what you need to do. That's about that. If you do enjoy the video and you do enjoy me, might as well subscribe and join the community because it helps me build. And, like I said, dude, it helps me grow. It helps the community. It helps everything out. Just does an amazing job. And I appreciate it. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace, man.